Hey, sixth graders! Today we are going to introduce a new project that we are going to be working on for the rest of the school year to demonstrate and show all of the mastery that we have and also some of the cool computer skills that we have. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what you're going to be doing. You will see an assignment called Science Portfolio Assessment. And when you open this, you're going to click here on up here where it says My Document, and you will see a page that looks like this. This is going to be your page that you are going to use to document and let me know when you're ready for your project to be graded and assessed and things like that, and looking for feedback. But for now, all you need to do is click on this website here. When you click on this website here, it's going to open up something that looks like this. This is a template for your portfolio. And what you are going to do is, I can't force a copy of a Google website to you, and I really want you to have a framework and a template for the first couple lessons so that you kind of see what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to have you do is go up here to where it says 3 dots, and you are going to click Make Copy. Now, I'm not going to click OK because I already made a copy when I tried to make this video and it froze a couple minutes ago. So I'm just going to click cancel, but you're going to click OK. And when you click OK, it's going to create a copy that looks just like my website. You'll notice that it says copy of at the top, and you can change that to your name so that you can better identify your project. So mine is going to be Mrs. Klug. And down here it says name, and you should change this to your name as well so that you know that this is your copy. Sorry, that was the timer for the lab that we are looking at. So I'm just collecting some data here this morning. So you should see that your name is here and your name is here. And again, if I go back to the original one, it still says your name and it still says 6th grade Earth Science. And even if I go back to the assignment and I click on this again, you'll see that it still says your name and this assignment, because this is the template and we're not going to make changes to Ms. Klug's template. You're only going to make changes to the one that has your name on it. So the important thing is, once you add your name to this, you go up here and you can click you could click share, or you could click here and copy this, and then you're going to paste this down here into the part where it says link to my portfolio. Then Ms. Klug will now have a link to Ms. Klug's, or whoever you are, portfolio. So this is going to help me so that I can get into your portfolio and do some of the assessment pieces. From there, you can start to kind of look around in this portfolio or on this website and look and see the pieces that I have already created for you. So there's a directions page which will have this video and some other videos on it. There is a section for ocean, atmosphere, and climate, and you can look at each of those sections where you will see these yellow boxes is where you're going to be adding information. And there's one for weather patterns, which is our next unit. And again, there's some scaffolding and some ways to help you kind of support that as you start building this. Know that you can change or edit anything in here once you're on your copies, the one that says your name, Miss Klug, or whatever your name is. Up here, you can make changes, you can add pictures, you can move things around however you want, change the background, change the theme over here, right? You can insert different things, anything that you would like. And there's going to be one for each of the units going forward. There's also going to be one for exploring our world, where you are going to really apply everything that we've learned this year, and you're going to create kind of a travel website. So this is going to be the section of your website where you're going to pick 2 different locations, and you are going to tell us about them. You're going to tell us about the climate at each of these locations. You're going to tell us about the weather at each of these locations. You could go back and tell us about the geology, so talking about the rocks and the plate transformations and all of those things that we have already learned about. You could add those to this section as well. And you're really just going to create something, a website about 2 different places, telling us what we should know about them, or comparing them, why we should visit one and not the other, and really learning about those things. This is kind of just your brief overview about what's to come. So you should just kind of take a look at this, make sure that you've made your copy and that you've copy and pasted your link in this area so that I can access it and I can assess it and give you feedback. And that's all you need to know for today. For this, the last thing, I guess one more thing, when you're ready to have your portfolio have feedback on your portfolio, for example, if you completed a section, so if you completed this section of your portfolio, then you're just going to submit to me this. You're going to say, hey, I'm ready to get mine graded, or I'd ready to get mine graded, or I'd like some feedback before my final submission, or I'm missing parts and I need some support before I can continue. And then you're just going to put the date here. And then in Schoology, you can submit this assignment. And then once I see that it's submitted, I will check and see what you have here, whether you're ready to get it graded or you're looking for some feedback. And I will tell you, hey, you've mastered it. You're ready to move on. Hey, you need some I'll say, yep, you're good. You can go on to the next section. You need some revisions. So look at my comments, which I will leave here, and then revise it. Or you have not yet mastered it. You're not ready for that grading or things like that. So you need to revise and resubmit your assignment. And then you can move on to the next section. Once I've completed this part, I'm going to unsubmit your assignment in Schoology so that you can keep working on it and then submit it to me again when you are ready to get it graded. So I will know that you're ready to get it graded when you submit it to me and you have filled out these two pieces. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and let me know, and I look forward to working on this project with you.